It was supposed to be the shelter that wrapped me in security, a blanket stained with the scent of my childhood and the comforting pillows of purity. I lie there on those sleepless nights to stare at the pale white ceiling that turned to a blank canvas in which I could paint what I was feeling. The vivid images of my life, love, past, future, all written there on the stars. But a bed was a mere luxury, a luxury I could no longer afford. And now I lie face down in this motel bed with my eyes forcibly closed because I have lost sight of the stars, and that is not something that I chose. The agony and distress of the unceasing darkness forced me to sit up, my feet off of the edge. Suddenly I was dangling off of a cliff and not my motel bed, thinking if I could just jump, would it finally end the unfaltering thoughts in my head? Like, of course, I was stuck in the worst of this recession. Why we find it so uncomfortable to talk about depression? Why is it you get sympathy for any part of your body being sick except your soul? No, things will not get better when I suck negativity in like a black hole. Why I'm a hemophiliac when it comes to bleeding for others, yet here I am, pouring out unbandaged and alone. That day, I swore off empathy as a curse, a defect, a blemish that must never be shown. But this is not a poem about my pain. This is a poem about my resurrection. That was only a brief chapter in my life titled How to Survive Depression, Homeless Edition. You see, I'm a galaxy, and I needed to collapse into myself every night because that is how a galaxy is made. The sun has been orbiting inside of me this whole time. I was just too busy staring at the shade. A 5-star hotel couldn't have lit up my sky. It was a choice that I needed to make, to get up and to try. Happiness is not a destination. It is here. It is now. I like to think that I hit rock bottom so hard I bounced. And there are a few things I've learned that I'd like to announce. We are like flowers that blossom into love or hate. It is the gardening we get that molds us and decides our fate. I acquired the love I produce from 2 people who fell out of it. And at the risk of sounding cliche, I'm nothing but proud of it. Because now I'm stuck with this heart that loves too much, too hard, because that's my mom in me. I love with no charge. Compassion is not compassion if you expect something in return, because when you love someone selfishly, you both get burned. But you can cultivate yourself. It is never too late. So when it comes time for you to pollinate, what will you spread and create? Even if you can't seem to find it anywhere in your heart, planting that seed is a good place to start. I'm not saying don't be yourself, be yourself. I'm not saying think less of yourself, but think of yourself less. Understand that love is more than offering a helping hand. It is seeing something in others that no one else can. And since not everyone shares the same beliefs, we proclaim it impossible to empathize in others' grief. Wasted energy hating each other for praying to different gods when we're all just trying to feel the very same peace. Stop dissecting each other like life is a game of operation, when we should be stitching each other up with charitable admiration. Skin might be as deep as you can see, but understand that you are an endless sea who deserves to be gazed at with awe and reverence, knowing that you are a force of nature and doing everything to protect her. Empathy is not my weakness. Empathy is my strength. And I used to complain about giving more than I take, as if how other people react to my kindness correlates to what I should make. So I guess hating because there's hate would only make me fake. And we lead by example, so my best advice is to offer myself as a sacrifice. So when your heart gives up, and you're feeling weak, when you're out of inspiration, and you can't find the words to speak, when you lose yourself, when you're out of your mind, when you've had a bad day, and you've lost your shine, you can't find a smile, when you want to cry, when you need a little hope and some strength to fly, when you feel hated, and no one else cares, when all hope is gone, I will be there. So please give me all of your problems, big or small, because I would rather feel everything as deeply as I do than to feel absolutely nothing at all.